Alright, this is IMAX Nation 1980 here with a record collection request. This one was from TheTacticogre. This is for... He requested the first pressing of Abbey Road, the UK pressing, which is my first pressing, of course. Let's take a good look at the cover. Of course, this is a classic album cover right here. Now let's have a good look at the back. Now, I went on this website called www.jpgr.co.uk. This might be a first pressing. It's definitely a pressing from 1969. It's an early one, but there's all these little variations. We got the track listing here. This is a phenomenal album, by the way. Of course, Abbey Records. All right. Took the sleeve off. Maybe you can see the side a little bit better. Yep. Looks nice. Let me get this out carefully. Let's have a look at this sleeve. It's plain on the front, but on the back, of course, made in Great Britain. That's how you know. Alright, now let's look at the vinyl. Alright, and here's the vinyl itself. Try to show this as carefully as possible. Of course, this is actually the second pressing because Her Majesty is on the label. First pressing copies, it was a hidden track. Alright, let's have a look at side 2. Flip this over as carefully as possible. There's side 2. And if you look very closely there, that's Her Majesty. Right there. There's the run-out groove there. Right. That's the back, the side 2. And there you have it. That was the Beatles, Abbey Road. The original UK pressing. Of course, it's the second pressing, but it's from 1969, and it's the original UK version. Abbey Road was released September 26, 1969. It was the Beatles' second to last released album. Although it was the last recorded album, Let It Be was originally recorded as Get Back, but Get Back was shelved. Not only did they bring it back in 1970 for their final album, retitled Let It Be and produced by Phil Spector. There was one last track recorded for that album, and it was called I, Me, Mine, which was recorded, I think, in January 1970, making that the last recorded Beatles song, with all 4 Beatles, of course, because the anthology songs, Free as a Bird and Real Love, don't count, because, you know, without John Lennon. Just the tapes of that song being used. So, Abbey Road was truly the last Beatles album recorded. The last recorded Beatles album, but not the last released. And, of course, it was a huge seller, as always, and it's often regarded as the Beatles' greatest album of all time. For me, it's a tie between this album and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. So there you have it, the Beatles, Abbey Road. This is IMAX Nation 1980, signing off.